Hi guys, a very good morning. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha. Today, let us talk about ZANU PF cruelty against the students. So, we have seen a lot of things happening. I covered this issue of fees hiking at the University of Zimbabwe, and I am back so that we can talk about this opinion from a ZANU PF member who is Kudzai Mutisi. Kudzai Mutisi is a ZANU PF member and a ZANU PF official, and he says if you want your child to go to university, you must start saving or investing for it while the child is still in primary school. Zimbabwe universities are already ridiculously cheap for a country with a small budget. When you type fees must fall, also type taxes must rise. And I made the decision to come and respond to this ZANU PF Murakashi because it's very important to set the record straight. First of all, let us take a look on the salaries being earned by civil servants. How much are they earning? They are getting ridiculously low salaries. A bank account yamupurisa yakapinda 48,000 nezuro ipapa 48,000 RTGS. Add that 48,000 RTGS to 170 US yavari kupiwa as an allowance. So multiply 170 US by probably by 6 to by 600 or by 700. Let us use 600. If you multiply it by 600, how much do you get? So you can actually see that a police officer, a nurse, a soldier, or a civil servant in general cannot afford to send his kid to university. Why? Paroda kubhadharwa marentals, paroda kubhadharwa mari yekuti uende kubasa for transport, uri kufanira kutenga lunch, uri kufanira kuita all sorts of things, uda kutenga hembe. How are you going to be able to do that? You won't be able to do that. Why? It's because we have people in government offices who are criminals, who believe that vanhu vari kufanira kudhurirwa needucation. So number two, he speaks about saving. And it's very important for us to look into that issue. In 2008 to 2009, Patrick Chinamasa came and he dollarized the economy of Zimbabwe. When he dollarized the economy of Zimbabwe, all savings were eroded. All savings were lost. That is in 2008 to 2009. Patrick Chinamasa was in charge of the treasury. Then let us get to 2019. Mthuli Ncube came and said and reversed what Patrick Chinamasa did. And when he reversed what Patrick Chinamasa did, what happened is that people lost their savings again. So if you had 100,000 US dollars in your account, saving for your kid to up to university, that 100,000 was converted to RTGS. And on this day, haina chaichakwanisa kuita, yakatodyiwa nemabank charges already. And this is somebody who is actually telling us you have to save this and that. How can we save in an economy which is not functional? How can we save in an economy without a functional banking sector? That is the question. And I know very well that they will try to dodge this question. How can you save in a Zimbabwe like this one? So this is honest truth, guys. We don't hate ZANU PF. We hate incompetency. We hate cruelty. We hate evil. And this is pure evil from ZANU PF people. So let us take a look on another important issue. The reason why we have a government is not just for them to make money. The government is there to make sure that there is order. The government is there to make sure that resources are distributed equally, especially from the region of higher concentration through taxes to the region of lower concentration through subsidies. So you have the government policy of ZANU PF is based on taxing the rich and subsidizing the poor. That is what is supposed to be happening. But this is a Murakashi from ZANU PF actually coming again and going against their own policy, their own manifesto. So since 1980, they've been running on this manifesto of making sure that they distribute wealth. So you can say vanhu vari kufanira kubhadhara mari dzakakura and so forth, but you have to remember kuti mari haiwanike pamataxes only. We have minerals in Zimbabwe. You are busy selling government mines. You are busy privatizing them. Instead of making sure that you continuously mine, you take the profits, you cover up for the poor in terms of health, education, infrastructure. You are failing to do so. You continuously blame the poor. So, on another issue of taxes raised, let us take a look on this. The government is supposed to create a conducive environment for investment. And when investments happens, it means I can register a company, I can invest. If I register a company, if I comply, if I make an investment, I will pay tax. But at this moment in time, businesses in Zimbabwe are informally trading. Why? For you to register a company in Zimbabwe, you have to part ways with between $70 to $150. For you to comply, to register a company and comply with everything, you need to part ways with mari inosvika to up to $500 for just compliance. Up to $500 for you to be a fully complying company in Zimbabwe. So who in his right senses would want to part ways with $500? Iwe uchitomboshaya mari yekutenga makombiyuta, ekutenga maprinda, ekutenga equipment yauri kuda. Who in his right senses would opt to do that? That is the reason why you have seen a lot of people, they prefer doing business in Mozambique, in Zambia, in Botswana, in South Africa. They are Zimbabweans, they prefer doing business outside Zimbabwe because of the exorbitant taxes, because of the procedure yekuva compliant chaichayo is not so good in Zimbabwe. So if you look at that, you see that ZANU PF is ignorant to the facts. ZANU PF is ignorant to what the law says and to what the principles of good governance say. This is the reason why we are saying, let us remove this government. Let us remove these people. They don't understand what needs to be done. They are only there to make sure that you continue to suffer. They're only there to make sure that they continuously, to exorbitantly make the poor suffer, while they enjoy, while they continue to enjoy the economy of Zimbabwe. Let us register to vote, guys. Voting for Nelson Chamisa is something you must know. You must put in your mind. Haufaniri kumanikidzwa, haufaniri kukumbirwa, haufaniri kubhadharwa kuenda kunovota. That is the honest truth. ZANU PF is arrogant, and I have managed to prove that ZANU PF is arrogant. The resources we have in the nation of Zimbabwe should benefit everybody, rich or poor. And the rich must be taxed to cover for the poor. So, I don't know. You can also register to vote, especially when you are young, especially when you are in university. Ndezvako tichasangana rimwe gore vana vave vakuru veZANU PF varivo vari panyanga waya. Stakas Lemo, thank you very much for coming. And ZANU PF must go vote CCC in 2023, and I agree with you. Let us vote for change. Let us vote for Nelson Chamisa, and nobody is going to stop us because the youth are going to make the decision. Let us meet in other programs and other episodes. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha, signing out.